Okay, everybody, I want to walk us through the slides and what it will look like for our presentation on Saturday. We're going to have to keep it quick. We got to get this done in about 45, 50 minutes. So we want you to practice to make sure you're on point. We will start off. I will step up and welcome everybody and thank everybody for coming. I'll briefly then move into recognizing everyone who's contributed to the day to make it happen. We'll go through just honoring everybody and mentioning their names. Then what we're going to do is there's going to be a
Hey everyone,
message
Logan Stout here. Thank
from
you for
Logan
tuning in to the
Stout.
2000.
Once Logan shares his message, after the video is over, Brett will walk up and take the presentation over. He will go over these slides right here, doing life better. What does doing life better mean? He'll cover the sleep, the energy, the health, and more money and time. Once he walks through these, he'll then talk about what it means to be the world's first very personalized vitamin platform and the pill room and the pharmacy techs. He'll walk through this presentation part into what do you do? How do you know it works? These slides right here. Okay, he'll walk through these quickly, and then one size does not fit all. Again, Brett will have 10 minutes to get through these slides. What makes us us and what makes you you? It's our DNA, and talking about how DNA fits into ID Life and why it's so important, and then what you get from your DNA assessment. And he'll cover the information, what it looks like, the benefits of the DNA. Once he goes through the DNA, he'll then come to this slide here, JTTA, just take the assessment. At this time, he'll welcome Dr. Michael Parker up by saying who better than to have come up front and discuss the products and taking how the assessment works than Dr. Parker himself. And then Dr. Parker come up, say thank you for having me, and he'll start the assessment slides. So in these assessment slides, you'll want to watch because things will pop up, and this is animated, so it goes by itself. So once I hit click, you'll see this move. So you want to practice what you see here so you know what to read and how to explain it in the time frame you have. So Dr. Parker will have 10 minutes as well, just like Brett. So we'll start off, it comes in, it walks through the assessment. So you'll be able to talk about that. You'll be able to say how you put in your personal information. These are the things you have. You can list those out. You can go into the diet. You can then talk about the lifestyle quickly, the physical, the medical, and then the DNA. At this point, you will have a little bit of a few minutes here or seconds to kind of cover the assessment a little bit cleaner and finish up anything you did not get to say. It now will move on to the next step, and you click the next, and now it's going to walk it through what it looks like to do the Y buttons and the health score. And you'll be able to tell a person that they can click Y, and then based on the evidence, third party medical information. And then you can talk about this briefly, and then we'll go back to the top. You then can kind of discuss some of the things here, the health score, the download feature if you want, and then the points about the personalized vitamins. You can talk about these points right here. We can't spend a lot of time on each point, just a small brief. If people want more information, they can get with their sponsor or with the person that brought them. And then I believe the products come up after this. Yes. So now with the products here, you can say that your name comes on, talk a little bit about the corona biology if you'd like. And then briefly, really here, we don't need to go through the products necessarily, just understanding that, look, our products are gluten-free, GMO-free, Informed Choice Sport covers our safety for all the products, and that we are no artificial sweeteners, no caseins, no synthetics. And you might want to point out the kids' vitamins because that's been pretty hot lately. You don't have to, but really don't have to go through the products, just that they're clean and they're safe. Then at that time, I will come back up. You'll introduce and say, hey, we'd like to have Andy come back up, or I'll come back up and say, Dr. Parker, thank you so much for the great information. A lot of you guys may be thinking how we should purchase these products. Here are the 2 ways you may purchase products from an associate. And I'll cover that, and then I'll go into what the ID Life movement is about. I'll cover how it helps family and health and debt freedom, more vacation, how it's a gig economy. Oh, you know what? We forgot. At the point, I forgot this, at the point when we are at the slide where we're talking about the products, at that point in time, we're going to have Todd and Amy come up. I'm sorry, we're going to have Jim Campbell come up and share his product story. He'll have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to share his product story after Dr. Parker talks about the products. If we're looking for one more person that has a product story that we can share, once we have that, then we'll go back through. Okay, so Todd, you guys will come here with me. So as I get through the gig economy, when I get to this slide, Todd and Amy, ID Life movement. Okay, when we get to the ID Life movement, I'm going to have you guys come up and share your story. And then that'll be 2 minutes and 30 seconds roughly. Then I'll go back on with social marketing media. I'll cover how we can share things with apps. And then the ways that we get paid, car bonuses, what it means to pay off your car debt, and then how we get started. And then after we get started, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, those will be fine. And then if we have one more income story, you might throw it in here. If not, we'll ask how many people are associates, and then we're going to share with them how to do their Fast Start training. So we're going to Fast Start training for the Fast Start bonus. And we'll discuss on what you get for signing up as an associate, and make sure you do your ID nutrition, and make sure you sign up your first customer, and that you want to work on getting your 3 additional customers to get your first $300. And we'll cover that, and then we'll be finished. And we'll answer up any questions. We'll thank you, everybody, and then we'll close it out. So that's how we'll roll with it. If you've got any questions, let me know. If not, we are good to go.